Very quickly.
Culture. Yeah, and it's also a course.
10 seconds. Here we go. Is that feedback or? Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to In the Huddle. We're in God's country. This is Arvin, California, and to start us off on our 20th show, let's hear from Jorge Laris, Mariachi Los Osos en Folcloria Mi Cultura. Once again, welcome to In the Huddle. One more time for all of our students out there at Arvin High School. How about a big round of applause for Mariachi Los Osos and Folclorico Mi Cultura. I got it out finally, eventually. Wow.
They're awesome, right?
You talk about awesome. I'm so shook up I can't pronounce it. Welcome to In the Huddle, show number 20. As I said, we're in God's country, the most beautiful high school in North America, the most outstanding administration in North America, the most beautiful grounds in North America, and now we get to meet the greatest principal and ASB president in all of North America. And for that, I will turn it over to the Director of School Support Services, Stan Green. Stan, how about that?
Yeah, that was a biased introduction. Before we get there, what year did you graduate from Arvin High?
I graduated here. Well, first of all, I'm Arvin proper, Haven Drive, Bulldog, right? And
Nice.
then graduated from Arvin High School in 1983. I grew up right across the corner there by the big Congregational Church. I loved my Arvin High experience, an athlete and band member and choir member, and this is the cornerstone of my life. Arvin High graduate, 1983, Stan.
Whew, that's awesome. So I get the privilege of introducing the principal, Gabriel Ramirez.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. And welcome again to Arvin High School.
Thank you. And he brought with him his ASB president, Karina Marquez. So Gabriel is a South High grad.
I am. I could say that, right? Sorry about that, everyone.
But he told me, we talked earlier this week, he told me his heart and soul is at Arvin High. He was here 3 years as API, right?
That is correct. And I actually was born in Arvin, except, I had the unfortunate happen that I moved over and went to South High School. But, yeah.
A close second.
Yeah, well, we forgive you for that. And why don't you introduce Karina? Talk to us a little bit about Karina and the things she does on campus.
Yeah, so we have here Karina Marquez, our ASB president, senior here at Arvin High School, and she is awesome. She's highly involved here on campus, so she can tell you a little bit more about what she does.
Well, hello. My name is Karina, like they stated. And
And a little bit about the things I'm involved in high school are obviously ASB, helping pause, golf, HOSA, Lean Crew, and dual enrollment classes here at AHS.
She barely does anything on campus, right? Like, wow.
Karina, I want to talk to you for a moment also about your golf career. How are things going for the Lady Bears golf squad?
Okay, so yeah, so this past Monday, we played our last game, which we are proud to say that we won league and we were undefeated the entire season.
Hey. It's got to be pretty surreal for you as the as the principal out here at Arvin High School to see all this kind of come to fruition here. You know, you go back 40-something years when I was here, we did not have all of this. It was fun, it was festive, but boy, it's really grown into, like the folklorico name is Mi Cultura. This is really a great environment. How does it feel to walk around knowing you're the boss here?
It feels great. Like you mentioned, I was here 3 years ago as the API, and now being able to be at the helm of the ship is just awesome. You know, something we really wanted our staff and students to feel this year is for them to know that Arvin is
awesome.
Yeah. It's an awesome place to be. We have a lot happening on campus, lots of sports, lots of clubs. As you mentioned, we started our folklorico and mariachi program. We really wanted to tie into that culture our students bring with them and build on that.
I was talking to Stan about that, and you know, you've got Jorge Laris is in charge of the mariachi program. Brenda Ruiz is in charge of the folklorico program. Tell us how that kind of came to be, because I hadn't seen it before at the high school level. This is fantastic.
Yeah, so with Folklorico, Brenda's actually an Arvin High graduate. So she came here. She was our teacher in our video production program. And I called her one day. I think she was on vacation. I said, hey, how do you feel about doing Folklorico? She had already been doing it as a club. So she said, oh, yeah. We got her on, started doing the classes. We created the classes for her to teach. With mariachi, I reached out to Mr. Lariz and said, hey, I want to bring this opportunity here to Arvin High School. We also started that one as a club. Now, 3 years later, both of those have courses, full courses that are A through G fine arts credits, and they also complete a career pathway also. So our students can complete that and become career pathway eligible.
Fantastic. I have one more question here for Karina before I turn it back over to Stan. Karina, tonight's a big night. A big night for the campus, a big night for athletics, of course, the football programs, the cheerleaders, the Crimson Bear Brigade. There's a lot going on. For you today, what's the rest of your day look like with all that's going to happen this afternoon and this evening?
So actually, after this, during third period, ASB is going to help set up the football stadium for our Arvin High senior night for our football players and cheerleaders and band and JROTC. So after that, I get to go to an event that I have for helping pause, and then I have to come back and help for our student section, because that's our big thing this year.
You'll do more in one day than I did here in 4 years, Stan.
Well, you know what? That's a great lead into the next question I have for you. So you're at the end of your high school career, right? What would you tell a freshman out there right now about high school and the things they should do?
I would say to enjoy every minute, because even though like it's barely October, like I feel like it's flying by so fast, and I wish it could stop, because I feel like once November starts and December, the second semester just goes by so quick, and before you know it, you'll be graduating. So enjoy every moment and cherish every moment, because Arvin High School is awesome.
Super. Yep. Back to the mariachi and folklorico. They performed last year at Peak, and I love having them there. And so I'm going to put you on the line right now. We have a commitment for this year for Peak.
We do. We will be there. And as you know, last year they won the Peak Ensemble Award also.
Yes, they did.
They've done many performances. They're going to be performing at Knott's Berry Farm this December.
Wow.
Last year they also performed at the Crystal Palace as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Karina, when did you start your political career?
Well, I started my sophomore year, actually, so I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I couldn't be more happier to be doing this. I truly love ASB. It has taught me so many leadership skills, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Super.
It's a busy day. You both have a lot going on. I want to thank you as the ASB president for spending some time with us. You seem like such a bright star for Arvin High School. We wish you the very best, and thank you for this whole day here. We're just getting started already. We want to say thank you very much to the principal, Gabe Ramirez, and Karina Marquez, the ASB president. Thank you so very much. Dr. Job, my tongue is tied today. I'm so excited. Dr. Job Gomez and the Crimson Bear Brigade. Let's have some music going into the second quarter on In the Huddle. Back right after this. I used to be able to talk.
I know what happened. You got here, you can't control yourself.
Hey, that's the Okay, come on in, ladies. That's yours right here. Thank you, Dr. Gomez. All right. I think I'm going to be able to speak again. After that first segment, I was so wrapped up in nostalgia and memories and history of my days in Arvin that I forgot how to speak. But I think now I'll be okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Football guys, thank you. Cheerleaders, awesome. You make this so special. And Dr. Gomez, thank you. Crimson Bear Brigade. It's now time for me to introduce the introducer. He is our main man on the prep beat. He works for the Kern High School District as a freelance journalist, and he is everywhere all the time. He's probably been, what is this, Friday? Probably 6 events already. Been doing it for a decade, and we're so lucky to have him. And a big part of this show today, it involves this gentleman. Let's hear it for Trevor Horn. Trevor. Who do you have here, T-Horn?
Hey, we got 2 great ones here with us. Right to your right is Danny Uribe, and to my left here is Nels Abrego. Girls, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good, yeah.
I'm doing pretty good as well, too.
So, Danny, you are the ASB Spirit Commissioner, and you're also a tennis player here for the Bears. Spirit Commissioner here at Arvin, what does that mean?
Spirit Commissioner means that I'm in charge of the rallies, and I speak when it's the rallies. I speak in the mic, and I bring spirit to the school, encourage people to participate more, and yeah.
Well, you've already seen 10 minutes of just great school spirit here. You guys were out here at noon, 12:45 earlier, or 11:45 earlier. How enjoyable has today been? How exciting is this to see this?
It's very enjoyable. I think the best part is hanging out with your friends and sharing laughter, and just a lot of school spirit just always makes the day. So.
Nels, you can call yourself a league champ.
Yep, I can.
Wow.
Not only once, but 3 times.
Whoa.
So you guys,
And the seniors are 4-time league champs.
that's fantastic. So you guys finished off the regular season last night with a 3-0 win over Miramonte, and now you guys are getting ready. You're waiting for the brackets, for the playoff brackets to come out today. Just kind of give us an overview of the season for you guys on the volleyball court and what you expect to see over the next couple weeks in the playoffs.
I would like to say the season was very, we started off slow, but we came out with a bang, I think.
Yeah.
We definitely overcame what people didn't expect from us. We were very underestimated, and everybody didn't expect us to come undefeated, so here we are now. And I think coming into playoffs, we're gonna do something. We're gonna show them who Arvin is.
So you guys are probably looking at Division 4 again, right?
Yeah,
and
I think
that
so.
seems like it's the perfect bracket for you guys. I think you guys were like 9-14 coming into league, and then you guys went 7-1 in league. That momentum, it's such a big thing, especially in volleyball. Vance, you know very well, the Mo word is such a big part of volleyball. Do you guys feel like you're taking that momentum from league into the playoffs next week when it starts on Tuesday?
Definitely. Our program is all together. It's not one person. So us as a program, we're always I would like to say an well-oiled machine, where we're also going to bring that into playoffs, because where we're at with league, we're not going to stop there.
Yeah.
We're going to keep going.
And then, Danny, for you, when you go to volleyball games and you feel the crowd, do you feel that excitement of football games and volleyball games? Because I know as a tennis player, you don't get a lot of people out there, and everybody's got to be a little bit quieter when they're playing tennis. But how excited do you get for sporting events, for your friends, and watching them compete in that type of environment?
Well, actually, yesterday I did go with some friends to a volleyball game. By the way, they did awesome. And I am very impressed with how sports like volleyball get along. They were doing a lot of chants and a lot of cheering. It was awesome to see everyone. They had like 1,000 different chants. It was amazing. And you could just feel the good vibes in there. So it's awesome.
Ladies, we have just enough time to ask you both a question. Same question. We'll look for your answers. First, we'll start with you, Danny. What's up for you next year?
Next year, I don't know what life brings, but I do have to say that I'm looking forward to going into college, hopefully UCSD, and major in aeronautical space engineering.
So wait a minute. She goes from I don't know to aeronautical space engineer. That's quite the leap. You can do it. I believe it. Well, good luck. Congratulations. And you're going to be a great Triton down there. And for you, young lady, what do you think's coming around the corner?
I hope to get into Fresno State and pursue my dream in nursing.
Ladies, we thank you for your time. We wish you the very, very best in all that you're doing. I know you have a big night tonight in all that you're doing. You've got a big season still to finish off. Ladies and gentlemen, Bears, let's hear for our two great guests. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Dr. Gomez, let's hear it from the Crimson Bear Brigade. We're coming up in the third quarter of the huddle right after this.
Ladies, double swag. Pick a t-shirt, a fanny pack, a hat, whatever you guys want. You guys can have your own. Get your swag, yeah? Yeah, come on in. Sit down, guys. Sit down. Put that sucker on. Yep. Just like this and keep it. Yeah. Just kind of keep it right on your mouth, Noah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Oh, that was great. Thank you, ladies. Ooh. We're getting closer to kickoff. Whenever we see the jerseys, we know we're getting close. Trevor, I'll have you do these introductions. This will be my fourth Arvin game this year. Stan really took care of me and made sure I got to call some Bear games this year.
Did you go to school here?
I did go to school here.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Coincidental little story there. Do your introductions, and then let's get into it with these Bears.
Okay, on to your right is Abron Gonzalez, running back, a linebacker, three-sport athlete here at Arvin. And then to my left, Noah Tolentino, strongest guy on campus. Let's just go ahead and call him that. A 500-pound squatter.
Wow.
School record holder in the discus.
Yes, and he broke my record? Oh, man. Is that hard? Trust me, I'm just joking.
I thought that was just a plate across the cafeteria.
That's quarters in the corner down here.
Okay, I thought it was a plate across the cafeteria. No. But gentlemen, welcome. You guys are on a 3-game win streak. You guys have won 5 of the last 6, and you've got a huge game tonight at home against the Foothill Trojans. Noah, how excited are you for tonight?
Oh, man, I'm very excited. I'm ready to play them. I'm trying to beat them. If not, it's okay.
Coach, you all right with that answer?
He'll be up here. Hey, Coach Riley will be up here soon to correct that, right?
Abron, for you, big win last week on the road against Golden Valley. You had a touchdown there, third quarter, right?
No, second quarter.
Second quarter after the interception. You guys were able to take the lead. Yeah. This 3-game win streak you guys are on right now, 5 of the last 6, do you guys really feel like this train is moving in the right direction now with just 2 games left in the regular season heading in the playoffs?
Yeah, I really think it is. I want to keep this streak going until playoffs and hopefully make it a Valley this year.
Noah, for you, obviously I think most O-linemen would rather run block than pass block, but yes, you guys got a really good quarterback and a really, really good wide receiver, but the run game is what has really kind of captivated me with you guys on your offense, what you guys have been able to do, because you guys have really turned it into a balanced offense.
Yes, sir.
Where do you think that's come from, and how do you guys feel like this offense is moving now?
Well, our pass plays are getting pretty good. Our O-line is actually blocking this time. Our QB is not getting hit. With run blocks, we are getting there. We are slowly progressing.
Slowly progressing, and you guys are getting there.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great, brother.
You're starting to find that rhythm right where it matters the most. I mean, you can do all that you want in August and September, but football really matters at the end of October and in November and hopefully into December if you guys are that fortunate to get that far, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For you, Abron, I mean, how much do you love having a guy that's a 1,000-pound club member blocking in front of you, finding holes for you?
It feels amazing. I feel safe every time I run the ball behind Noah.
That's a good feeling when your running back says he feels safe behind you.
Yes, sir.
What's the key tonight for you guys tonight, Abron?
I feel like we just got to execute on defense and just play balanced on offense, both pass and running.
All right.
I want to take this opportunity on the Kern High Network, on In the Huddle, to formally apologize for mispronouncing his name 714 times over the last 3 games. Abron, just a great athlete. Last week, we gave the Kern High Network Player of the Game to one of your teammates. It could have gone to you. It could have gone to like 4 other teammates. We did give it to Jersey 1 back there, a very talented young man in himself. It's a great game.
Sir, that would be soon to be 1,000-yard receiver. Mr. Xavier Brooks.
Love you, brother. All right, so what I want to talk to you about very quickly is, as I scan the grounds here, and I see the rich tradition of Arvin High School football, Arvin High School athletics, Frank Barley Stadium, historic. It's by far the most beautiful high school graduation ceremony with Bear Mountain behind it. You have the iconic, legendary Edgar Mares right here. You have Chris Carlos over there. You've got a lot of history here. Do you feel that when you put the red and white on, and now black?
Yeah, I feel history. I feel like I want to make history here too.
That's nice. I like that. I like that. One more question for you. The Bears will win tonight if they do what against Foothill?
If we just execute, we just got to play the best game we can.
Trevor, I'll let you close it out with these two studs.
Well, I've been waiting for you to ask your normal questions, that who's the fastest, who's the strongest, and I'm guessing we're going to get the same answer for one of those questions.
Go ahead and do your scout. I do a little scouting because tonight I'm on the call to call this. So very quickly, let's get both of you to answer the same thing. Strongest player on the football team?
Noah Tolentino.
Hey, Noah, all right.
Yes, sir.
Noah, you're the strongest?
Yes, sir.
That's a green light from you.
Question.
Fastest guy. And look, they're all right here behind you, so they might take it out on you if you don't get the right answer. Fastest dude on the team?
I would say Xavier Brooks.
Ooh, okay. Because there's 3 Xaviers on this team. Fastest dude on the team?
Xavier Brooks.
Okay, same there. And now this one's always a little, this is a little subjective, I guess. Who's the hardest hitter on the team? So, LeBron, and you know, in practice, you see that guy coming, you're like, oh, not that dude. Who's the hardest hitter?
I would say, in my opinion, I say it would be me. But if I had to choose between my teammates right now, I would say Adrian Sarabia.
Oh, Sarabia. Hey. And Adrian, you were really close to getting player of the game last week, too. Sarabia had a big game. Hardest hitter on the team other than yourself?
I'll say O'Brien.
Oh, nice guess. Nice guess. Okay. Thanks, guys. Trevor, close it out, bud.
Well, guys, good luck to you tonight. I know that Vance is going to be really excited to be on the call tonight here in God's country, if you will. Yeah? Is it God's country? Is that what we're calling it?
You know it. Look around. Look around.
Well, guys, good luck tonight. Thank you guys for being on the show. And really been fun watching you guys play all year long. I know you guys are moving this thing along really well.
Thank you.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. Dr. Gomez, Crimson Bear Brigade. Let's hear some music, and we'll close these guys out. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. Hey, guys, get a couple things here. Grab some swag. Hey, see you on the field tonight. See you on the field. Take care of business for our Bears. Appreciate it, man. Good job, boys.
I think she was a 99 right here behind you. What's that?
I was the president.
You were?
Yeah. 30. That's when the bell rings, so we got to be done at 29. No, we got to be done, yeah, 21, 30, yeah. Hi.
Hey.
All right, everybody. Before we go any further, before we introduce our guest, a couple of quick thank yous before we introduce our final guest. Our good friend, Associated Student Body, Big Shot, we go way, way back. Laura Liera.
Yeah.
The great Laura Liera. Thank you so very much. And again, we want to thank the director of Folklorico Mi Cultura, Brenda Ruiz. Thank you, Brenda. The director of the mariachis and the program itself, Jorge Laris, thank you. The Arvin High cheer team coach, Melanie Ruben Garcia, you better cheer loud. And the head of the Arvin High the Junior ROTC Club push-up crew, Sergeant Gary Ortega and John Lunsford. Are they around? Are they here today?
Yep, they're here.
Are we doing push-ups? Are you and Trevor doing push-ups against the ROTC?
How did I get roped into this?
I want to see Coach Riley do it.
Yeah.
And last and certainly not least, the director of the Crimson Bear Brigade. How about a big round of applause for Dr. Job Gomez. Thank you, Doctor. Appreciate it. I'm heading to his office right after this, do some talking. All right. Stan, we have our special guest here for the fourth quarter, and you've blessed me with the opportunity for now the fourth game I've called of the Bears this season. I've seen them all year, so I'll lay out a lot and let you guys kind of handle this. Introduce the head coach for the Arvin Bears.
Yeah, so he's a Ridgeview High grad. He went to Bakersfield College. He started his coaching career in 2001 at Stockdale High School, and he came over to Arvin in 07. This is his third season as the Arvin Bears coach, and he's got the Bears rolling right now.
Yes, sir.
Coach Robert Riley.
Coach, I'll kick it off and then step out. I just interviewed you last Friday night, and it's always interesting. I'll put up a post about me or something in my family or just. I get about 10 or 12 likes. I put up one interview with this cat, and I get 6 billion likes. Everybody from all over the county wanted to congratulate you on what's going on, Coach, and what you've got going. And I watched that interview again this morning, and you're right on point with what you said Friday night against Golden Valley, and then what you've got coming up tonight against Foothill. Thoughts on tonight's big contest?
Well, it's just a big game. You know, I've kind of challenged our kids that we got to really get physical and play hard against their run. And it's no secret, you know, they held the ball for an entire quarter against Del Oro, and so we can't allow that to happen. We need to get the ball back and be able to score some points. So it's going to be a test of our guys up front, our big boys up front, to get after it tonight and get in the backfield and stop that run game.
Trevor and Stan, you guys have one question each for Coach Riley because we got to get to our picks. T-Horn.
The balanced offense that your team has turned into, how big of a key is that for you guys over the next 2 weeks and going into the playoffs?
It's big. You know, our quarterbacks, got a gun for an arm, and we got a really good wide receiver back there. So those are easy yards for them to get. But we've really focused on our O-line up front, and we've just concentrated week after week after week and getting better running the ball. And, twice a week we're doing inside run. And so we've really focused on it because we wanted to be balanced because we know playoff football, you're going to need to be able to run the ball. Yep. And so the offensive line's gotten better. Yeah, the offensive line's gotten better, and they're producing, and our running backs are seeing some more lanes.
Boss?
So Coach and I both played at Bakersfield College, and he played directly under Dwayne Dameron, who's probably one of the greatest clinician coaches I've ever seen. So my question for you is just simple. Knowing you played for Coach Dameron, run or pass?
Oh, it's definitely run. Coach Dameron would know there's 4 things that could happen when you pass the ball, and 3 of them were bad. So.
That's so true. That's so true. Except when I threw it, then it was 3 things good, 1 bad.
Okay, to our players and our cheerleaders and our musicians back there, this is the segment of the show where we will talk about our football picks. It's about 6 minutes. We're going to go pretty quickly, and then once that's done, we're done. We've got swag we're going to toss out to everybody, so stick around for a second. But This is the one segment where we're going to run through a bunch of information. We just want to give you that one. So Trevor will go over the picks. He'll quickly recap last night. Yep. Then we'll go over Friday's pick. He makes a pick. You have to make a pick, big guy. Stan will make a pick. I never make a pick, but for some reason today I'll be making a pick. Trevor, go.
Yeah. So we had 4 games last night. East at West, and East got their second win of the season last night, a 17-12 victory. Big win for the Blades and Coach Beebe, so that was a big one for them. Liberty, number 6 in the Central section right now, played at Garces last night, 51-9. It was 44-3 at the half. Brought Wattenberger returned 2 punts for touchdowns in the first quarter. Liberty 1 win away from going into another undefeated league season. We had BCHS hosting Independence, and it was all Eagles in this one, 38-14. And then also last night, number 12, Frontier hosted Highland on senior night. Brady Campbell threw for 2 touchdowns, while R.J. Green at 88 yards rushing and a touchdown. Logan Slayton rushed for a score and returned a fumble for a touchdown in the 41-0 victory for the Titans. It was a kind of a blowout city last night in those games.
Okay, here we go. Friday night's picks.
All right, so the High Desert League Championship is up for grabs tonight. Kern Valley is at Bishop. Kern Valley's defense has been lights out, yielding just 12 points in the current 3-game winning streak. Bishop, on the other hand, is averaging 49. I got Bishop winning this one, 35-21.
Coach.
Bishop.
Stan.
Kern Valley.
Okay. Next game, Trevor.
Here's a Horizon League game for you. Miramonte at Del Oro. Christian Johnson, the head coach for Miramonte, thinks he's got the plan, and that's running the ball. And Nate Gonzalez, that's going to be the key tonight for the leading rusher in Kern County. Miramonte 28, Del Oro 21.
Coach.
Miramonte gets it done.
Stan.
Yeah, Miramonte gets it done.
Next
tonight.
game.
Horizon League team on the road at a Mountain League team. It's Golden Valley at Tehachapi.
Big game.
Tough stretch for the Bulldogs after last week losing to the Bears. And tonight they're going to go up the hill. It's going to be a little chilly. I got Tehachapi 35-21.
Coach.
Tough to play in Tehachapi.
Stan.
Yeah, Tehachapi's got it.
The next game, Trevor.
Battle of North-South. South is at North. Big breakfast this morning. I know there's a lot of rivalry. That's always a good one on paper. This shouldn't be close, but it's a rivalry game. You throw all that out there. You play some football, but I still got South winning this one.
Coach.
28-13.
South High.
Stan.
South High.
Next game, Trevor.
BHS is hosting Ridgeview. The Drillers they're probably a little mad right now after last week, and so that's never a good thing. No against your Wolf Pack, but for a team that's winless on the field this season, BHS 35-14.
Coach.
BHS.
Stan.
The Drillers get back on track.
I agree. Trevor.
Next game, number 24 Shafter, 7-1.
Wow.
Against winless Chavez. Just this, Ezekiel Osborne's back. Chavez 35-6.
Coach.
Shafter.
Stan.
Shafter.
I said Shafter, right?
Yes.
Shafter 35-6. Shafter 35-6. That was the biggest faux pas of the year.
Next up, Trevor.
All right, here we go. Number 18 Centennial still trying to look for that offensive cohesion at Stockdale. Stockdale got their third win last week. They are playoff eligible, but I got Centennial winning this one. It's going to be a lot closer than people think. 21-14 Centennial.
Oh, Coach.
Golden Hawks.
Golden Hawks. Stan.
Yeah, Centennial. Not going to be close.
Our game of the week on the Kern 9 Network tonight, kickoff 7:30. Trevor, big prediction. This is prediction time now.
This should be for the Horizon League Championship tonight. Two teams that are 2-0, two teams that are rolling in the right direction. You've got a lot of fun going on. I'm going to let Stan go ahead and make his pick first.
Oh, you got it. I am going to go with the Arvin Bears.
Arvin Bears.
You know, Stan, that's a good pick and all, but I really look at this game and I really try to figure out a few things. And I take the seat.
Coach Riley, Arvin High wins tonight if they do what?
If our guys up front step up and play as a unit and stop the run, I think that we have a really good chance of winning this game tonight.
Well, that's 3 picks, and here comes the 4th.
Yeah.
Is it going to fit? Is it going to fit?
Got to butter him up.
We tested it. We tested it before. It's a solid serve. I'm kind of surprised that he went with Arvin.
The Godfather is back home, ladies and gentlemen. Love and life.
All right, before we go, to our director, Alex, wonderful job. Thank you so much. Danny, thank you so much. Javier, the hardest working man in show business. Thank you, Javier. To everyone at Arvin High School, thank you. What a fantastic time. Tonight, the game of the week, Foothill at Arvin. 4 picks for the Bears. Everybody have a great afternoon. Thank you for being in God's country.
Got swag right there. Make it happen, buddy.
Oh, we're throwing out swag. We're throwing out swag. Trevor. Yeah, I'll see you on the sideline.